nightmare of a day. Monty wasn't very well, and my priorities were I had to work with the business and I had to take care of Monty, and unfortunately that left me in a position where I couldn't do a live. So I do apologise, my lovelies. It is rather dark and gloomy today. Don't worry, we'll be moving into sunlight in a minute. Well, what passes for sunlight within this country at the moment? We've got a shocking weather front coming through. I think, what did they call it? Storm Claudia? Well, anyway, she's on her way. We're busy dusting and doing all the jobs that need to be done right this very second. I did a lot last night, actually. Well, let me tell you about yesterday. Monty had to go to the vets with an upset tummy, and he had an anti-inflammatory injection to bring his temperature down, which had an instant effect and has made him feel so much better. And he has started eating again, which is really, really good, because I was very frightened that well, you know what babies are like and toddlers. They stop eating, they can go downhill fast. And kittens are no different. You know, he still is a kitten, and he will be until the beginning of next month. So then he turns into a teenager, and then we are okay. Good morning, Skull. Yes, he had to go to the vets, darling. He had to have his temperature taken, and his tummy was very upset. He's on some probiotic powder, which I have to mix 1 sachet a day for a week into his food, preferably at breakfast time, and that will be what he needs to make him feel much better. And he has, oh my goodness me, he's given me such a fright. He really has. But he's feeling so much better another space nut. It really is. And thank you so much for asking after him, Skull. That's what it's like having children. They can be all right 1 minute and the next minute not so good. And if you think you're going out in this weather today, young man, you got another thing coming. Dixon, you're in the bathroom? Oh, that's interesting. There we are. There is the Montague of Montague. We love you, Monty. We love you. Yes, we do. Look, it's raining, everybody. It's horrible outside. Yes, it is. And Monty says it's horrible. Hello, Monty. Yes, mate. We love you. He is in one bad mood. He wants to go out. He's already been out. He's done the necessaries. Oh, honestly, the simpleness of having a doorstop that should work. Yes, Monty should be a little happy boy, but he's a grump. And he's a grump. Sorry. There we go. He's grumpy because he wants to go outside and it's raining, and he's in a mood because it's raining. Well, Monty, mate, when Storm Claudia leaves, and then you can go out, sunshine. Then you can go out. First the wet, now cold weather. Monty gonna snap. He's built for cold weather, but he gets, because his fur is so dense, He's like SpongeBob SquarePants. He soaks it all up until he becomes a ginormous blob of running raindrops. And that's not cool, is it, Monty? I know, mate. I know these things. You want to go out, but you got to wait for it to just stop raining. It's slashing it down outside. Oh, here we go. Clean the windows like a good little mommy. They like cold, but not wet with long fur. Yeah. Yeah, he looks like a giant sponge. We are pleased, though, that he did really well at the vets, even with a thermometer up the backside. He didn't enjoy that. He curled his tail round to try and stop the nurse and the vet from popping the thermometer in. Hi, Smiling Aquarium. Hello. Yes, he did not want the thermometer up the bottom, but as I pointed out to him, he didn't have a right lot of choice because he's the one that's poorly and we need to know what his temperature is, and it was elevated. So therefore, he had the anti-inflammatory injection. Oh, and then coming back from the vets, he decided to pee all over me. Yeah. Your dog is correct. Honey is correct. You do not go out in this weather. No, you do not. Right. We have finished in here. We have dusted the door frames. We're going in here now to do the cleaning in the front room. And we're going to play out with Monty. And guess what we found the other day? Oh, yeah. Oh, we bought Monty some birthday presents at the weekend. I must remember to show them to you. I really must. Now, last year, when he was a really good boy, in his Christmas stocking, he got a little gingerbread toy. Yeah. I watched the other cat chat the last time and watched the Iron Chat. Oh, did you? Smiling Aquarium. Thank you. Oh, this is Monty's Christmas teddy, along with this is Monty's other Christmas teddy, and his pet frog. And his pet bat. And these are his toys that he likes to play with when he's just been a kitten baby. So we're going to leave them. Monty. Hello. What's these? These are toys. Here we go. Are those your toys, Monty? You say you want out. Well, you ain't going out. Oh, don't you give me no lip. No. He's not a happy camper today. He is not a happy camper. No way. Well, you've eaten. You're not having any more food just yet. You'll throw up. And that will not be good. He is a boy. He's a 2-year-old boy. He's still a baby. He's still a kitten. He's still got growing to do. If he gets much bigger, he'll be known as Monty, the biggest cat in the United Kingdom. He is so cute. You're probably saying, watch your back from now. Yeah, he probably is. But, you know, he was the one that got sick. And I'm the one that had to take him to the vets with his dad. And to make sure that he got the treatment that he needed. Yeah. Don't you just love cleaning day? Cleaning day is the best. Cleaning day is when you get it all done. It really is. Okay, Skull. I'm going to pop your toys in here just for now. Okay, Mr. Man. He also has a box full of toys. That's his super pet harness. Because you're a super pet. He has a giant killer whale and a turtle. And a blue whale. We spoil him rotten. And we love him very much. And what we're doing right this very minute is we are cleaning the front room, because this is what I have to do on a Friday. It's part of my mom jobs, mommy duty. I'm just feeling absolutely and utterly exhausted because I am working flat out on not just one business, but two businesses, as well as keeping a house, as well as taking care of a poorly baby. You can pace and run around and be angry, right? I don't care. It's horrid outside and I am not letting you out while it's like this. There is a force 10 from Navarone running through here. Joy Life! Hello! Hello, Joy Life. How are you? Good morning. It is the morning still in the United Kingdom. Not for long, but it is for now. How are you doing, Joy Life? Need some water in it. some water. And we need you to behave. What's it like having a toddler that's about to become a teenager? Well, now you're about to find out. Hello, Timmy. What do you do normally on a Saturday morning? I iron Fit Smiling Aquarium. Wedding cards. What? Wedding cards printed. You're getting married, Joy Life? Gosh. Hooray. I just saw an orb on the right side of the screen, Fairy. As soon as you left the screen, it appeared and went. Oh. Somebody's obviously keeping an eye on me. Hello? So what did this orb look like then? Have I been haunted? Maybe it was just a dazzle of light. And what do I do on a Monday? I'm ironing. I'm constantly ironing. You know, there was a book called The Constant Gardener. Well, I'm the constant ironer. Well, it's my business. I iron people's clothing for a living. Guess what, everyone? This time next week, the Christmas tree's going up. No, I am not a dusty kind of person. Maybe somebody's watching me. You never know. There we are. Clean and tidy is what we must do. We insist on being clean and tidy. Someone approves of you cleaning. Oh, oh my God, so good. I can't wait to see your live stream and putting up. I know, this time next weekend too, I will be putting up a Christmas tree. It looks a bit like Sputnik, but there we are. What did you expect in this house? Exactly. We don't do things the normal way around here. Oh no. We do everything that is not normal. Oh. This is Frank, the plant. We love him, don't we? We love you, don't we, Frank? Where is my child? Not here. Sorry, Monty. I didn't know that was there. Just putting all the photographs back. This is a little shrine that we have to our dearly departed Orca, who we love very much and miss so much. These are his ashes. These are Orca's ashes, and he lives on the windowsill where he can look out into the garden that he loved so much. And we do miss him a lot. There. Right, that's the windowsill done. Now we need to concentrate on doing the glassware here. What was that? Frank looks incredible. What a spider plant. My daughter grew that and left him here when she went to university and said, "Don't you dare kill him, mother." And I went, "Okay, I'll do my best." Because I'm not really a plant person. I'm more of a plant killer. You have to go ready for PE at school. Oh my goodness me. Do they still teach physical education at school? Wowzers. Well done. I was never very good at PE. It wasn't my favourite subject. I mean, I could do it. I could play the sports games and stuff, but I wasn't, let's just put it this way, it wasn't my favourite subject. We are busy cleaning glass. Oh. While I'm busy chattering to you guys, I'm also doing lots and lots of cleaning. Need to do it, and only I'm here to do it, so I might as well get on with it. Oh, dearie Lord. Oh, you love to do PE? Oh, I don't. Oh man, it's called physical education for a reason. Not the greatest fan. There we go. That's that one done. And now to do this one. We're giving the house a good clean on a Friday. Always on a Friday. We like a tidy house. It's important, to my mind, to have a clean home. I like the thought of having clean all around me. It helps me to feel a bit better. There. Take care, Smiling Aquarium, and have a really lovely day. All right, sweetheart. There we go. We're cleaning, don't you know? So, can I ask Timmy, what colour was this orb? Was it white or was it black? Because that will indicate what's watching over me. I have enough glass cleaner on the cloth to warrant me just doing all that. Definitely a white, and very bright too. Oh, Kingsroy, hello Kingsroy. I am from the United Kingdom, and apparently I have a little spirit watching over me, which is very interesting. Maybe it's Orca, because I give him a dust every week, and Orca was my little cat that we lost to cancer back in 2023 in March, which was just awful. Or was it 2024 that we lost him? No, 2024 March, Mother's Day. We lost him. Yes, because Monty turned 1 in 24 and he's turning 2 25. Yeah, so we lost Orca. Yeah, I had to think then. Hello, Kingsroy. Chef Gravy. It was right by there where I saw it. Maybe it was Orca. I think it probably was. Yeah, Kingsroy and Timmy and Chef. Yeah, I think it probably was Orca, because he's still with us, and I loved that boy. Oh my God, I was like a wounded animal the day that he passed away. It was the worst feeling in the world. I felt like my soul had been ripped apart. And we needed Monty last night. He was down the vets, and that's where I was yesterday. Why I wasn't on doing a live, because Monty was poorly. And so we had to take him to the vets yesterday, and I was not in a good place. So I thought, yeah, yesterday was not a fun time. I had a customer breathing down my neck. I had over-ironing. I know. Shall I tell you one thing about being in business? The customer does not care if you are having a hellish day, if your partner is going to die, if the house that you are in is burning down. The customer does not care. The customer only cares that they're going to get the service that they paid for. That's the world we live in today, my dears. That's corporate work 2025. Yesterday was tough. we got the ironing done. And we got Monty to the vets. And everything else was A-okay. But goodness me, it was a tough day. Not a day I want to repeat in the immediate future. Nope, I do not. There. It's a funny old world, isn't it, that we live in, where we're literally in a place where you are dying to go to work. It is up here and all. In good old Yorkshire, I think we'll be learning to swim before long. I should imagine some places in Britain are going to flood today, which is always fun on a Friday, right? Flooding Friday. Oh, yay. Problem you've got is if this rain that we haven't had, that we desperately need to fill our reservoirs, I think we will fill them. Hello, GT Gaming, hello. How's life treating you, GT? Is it good? I know you're there. Do you know, sometimes Monty will charge around and play with something or something that we can't see, and I'm convinced it's Orca come back to play with the little one. Yeah, you should see our reservoirs. They're more like little trickles. And we have a village that was flooded to make the reservoir near us. And this year we saw the old village. You know, it is there at the bottom of the reservoir, the houses, the church, all the old streets and the walls and everything. And people could actually walk around it, which is, you know, unheard of because it's usually underneath a load of water. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, and when the water fills it back up, we'll have to wait for another drought before we can go back down and walk around the old town, the old village. So there you go. It's a bit like having Brigadoon in your backyard, isn't it? I'll look at my stats on my YouTube dashboard. It says 113 hours, but if I look at earn page, it says 300 plus and 6.1 thousand hours on my shorts. YouTube is glitched out. Oh, I think it is. I'd say take that up with YouTube Tech and see if they can help you, GT. I'm dealing with something with them at the moment, myself and another space nut, and we're trying to get something organised and sorted out. It's going to take time, but we will eventually get it sorted. I've got to say, guys, I am feeling really washed out, kind of tired today. I noticed some of my comments get less as well. Yeah, it is. It's a YouTube tech thing that needs to get sorted. Okay, hey, I'm back. Oh, wow, that was a quick PE lesson. Blimey, was it star jumps, press-ups, and that's it? I am back. I was taking a bath. That was the fastest bath in history, Sunshine. Did you get the soap? Good morning. Who's yelling good morning to me? Winston! Oh my goodness. No, Winston, I've not spoken to you in forever. What subject did I like? I loved art. Oh my goodness, everybody, Winston Churchill is in the house. We have not spoken to Winston in a very, very long time. Hello, my lovely boy. How you doing? Oh my goodness, I haven't spoken to you for like forever, Winston. How is your father? He's still in Florida? And the least subject, the one I wasn't a fan of, well, that has got to be PE. I was never a fan of that. I'm more of a creative, artistic kind of person. I love to be creating. Usually a mess, but I'm sorry, if you can hear thunder right now, it's not actual thunder, it's just thunder paws that's bombing around upstairs. And he's such a big cat that when he runs, he goes boom. It's like the paws of Thor. Bucket! Oh my goodness! Hello! How are you, my love? Oh, how are the cars? Are you still doing really well with your model building and all the cars? My grandpa used to say thunder was angels bowling. Well, I think that must be what our Monty's doing at the moment, Winston. Oh, how's the channel growing, Bucket List? Is everything going well? I really hope it is. Anybody that is interested in model cars and model building and everything to do with remote control, go over to Bucket List. He's amazing. The models that he makes are absolutely breathtaking, and he's such a lovely guy. Go over, give him a thumbs up and give him some love. And tell him the fairy sent you. No problem, Bucket List. You're a super lovely man. And of course I will support you. Can you imagine turning up in an alley and a bunch of biblically accurate angels are bowling? I could. Her wings just fell off. As soon as you said angel, her wings fell off. It's the miraculous ladybug. These are my action figures. These are my dollies. Can I show you Thunder? I can't at the moment. He's too busy running round. Anyway, these are the miraculous ladybugs. Yeah, I like my dollies. I still have a doll's house, and in my doll's house live my Cindy dolls and my Barbie dolls. Now, this cat is made from copper, which was excavated from Herculaneum when they were doing the digging out of the what was left of the volcano. You know, that Vesuvius landed on Herculaneum. And this is made from the copper, and it's a sleeping cat. And the reason why they make cats is because the place is literally covered with cats, and each one protects a certain area in Herculaneum, and that's why they make them. And isn't he gorgeous? Are the crawlers fun? I love right by a disused live. Oh. Great, yes, great stuff. Ah, so there you go, bit of history for you. And this one is from a Shinto temple in Japan by Hiroshima. Yeah, there you go. He's a prayer cat. Well, my daughter wasn't at Hiroshima, but that's the temple cats that they have there. But that's where he comes from. There you go. I do have some interesting things. This came all the way from the Elan Valley, and he is my little mouse. Isn't he gorgeous? I love him. I love you. Yes, I do. I love mice. This was made from the pew of York Minster, and they were selling them in the Minster, and they're mice made from the pews that have been recycled. The ones that are so badly damaged that have woodworm, well, they get treated and then they are carved into these little mice. And aren't they gorgeous? And this little man is a pirate one. And he wears a patch over his eye. And this one was from the Good Food Fair, and he is a butter knife holder. But I liked him so much that I kept him as an ornament. You'll have to tell me who is Ben and Holly. I'm afraid I don't know those two. Are they characters on YouTube? I'm afraid you'll have to explain who they are. The Church Mouse. Indeed he is. Oh, it's a cartoon, is it? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. Acorn Day. Acorn Day? Oh, is it? I'm so sorry, I don't know Ben and Holly. Maybe it's something that's from your generation, but darling, I'm nearly 50. I believe in Mr. Spoon, Mr. and Mrs. Spoon and Button Moon. You know, it's a Ben and Holly reference. Is it? Is it a kid's thing? I'm so sorry. You know, I grew up with Rainbow, George, Zippy and Bungle. Oh, right. Okay. I wasn't aware. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. Hang on a minute. Did they live in a Magic Kingdom? Ben and Holly, Magic Kingdom? Because if it did, right, then yes, I know who Ben and Holly are. Gosh, my children used to watch that. And they're 20, well, one of them's going to be 24 next year, and the other one's going to be 22. So Mama's feeling mighty old. I had to Google it. Oh, bucket list, we are old farts, mate. We really are. King thighs. Well, you thank God that we're old farts. Maybe we've had the best. Maybe we are about to experience the best being here on YouTube. You never know. All these are on my farm. That is Ginger from Chicken Run. Thistle. Oh, you go play your Roblox. Now that is something I don't understand. This is Waffle. This is Timmy from Shaun the Sheep. Daphne, the pig. Velma, the mouse. Exactly, bucket list, I do. This is Daisy, the cow. And Flossie, the sheep. Geraldine, the goose. Gary, the goat. And 007, Millard. Millard, the duck. And they all live on my farm. Now, you might be wondering, why does the fairy have a farm? It started off with this. It was made as a jewellery maker, right, to hold rings and stuff by my child when she was in the guides. And I said, why have you made me a gate, a farmer's gate? And she goes, it's not a gate, Mum. And I went, well, it is. It looks like a gate. And she made it just before lockdown. Well, anyway, that's where the farm comes from. And we've been adding to it every year ever since. And we absolutely love it. No, these have been bought for me. These were made by whoever made them, and my child bought them for me because I said that this didn't look like a jewellery holder. It looked like a farm gate. So she said, right, in that case then you're having a farm. And I've had them here ever since. Absolutely crazy, but you know, we live in interesting times. So they say. And yet these all live with me in the front row. Oh, thanks. I have met Fairy in the city, but that was different. Oh, well, I'm not the only fairy that ever was, but I am the foul-mouthed fairy from Yorkshire. As I once reminded somebody, there is only one effing fairy and she lives in Yorkshire. There we go, everyone. We're all where we need to be. Wherever that is, that's where we're meant to be. Oh, do you know something? It has been quite the week. It really has. I've never known the upheaval that we've been through. It was horrendous this week. I don't like it when I have too much stress. I don't think anybody does. Fairy realm. Ah, well, I'd like to think the realm of the fairy is in Fairy Castle. Hang on, I'm just getting up. I'm at, oh, my bones. Oh, my bones. Oh. I don't know if you could hear that, but those are my kneecaps, right? I don't think I own any anymore. I used to have knees until I got old, and then they broke, along with everything else. And now I'm just a pile of broken bones. And one day, in the distant future, I'll just be a pile of ash. I'm really very sorry, everyone. My bones, due to lifestyle choices from my past, my body has now utters the words WTF at me. What are you going to make me do today, woman? My bones look at me and say no. My brain still thinks I'm 18 years old. My body begs to differ. And that is where we have the disconnect and the problem. If only, as the Scarecrow said, if only I had a brain. Well, I'd like to go one further on that, Scarecrow. If only I had a body that didn't have broken bones. Yeah, see, why do we do it to ourselves? You know, we say in our brains, oh, I got this by the ass. And our bodies goes, no, you don't. We're not insured to do that. And then this is where the problem is. The insurance, the life insurance, looks at us and says, no, we're not insured for that. Thank you, madam. done in here. La 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 la. Yes, yes, yes. She walks triumphantly, trips over the cat's toys. Oh. If my life insurance won't cover a thing going wrong, I won't do that thing. Exactly. You know, you tell the family, right? Don't worry, Mummy's got life insurance. And all they're thinking is, well, at least we're not going to be poor when she's gone. Skydiving. Yes, you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. I have never done skydiving, but I have done snorkeling. I have done deep sea diving. I have flown a plane. I have taken over the controls of a tank and a land ambulance, to which everybody, I think, that was riding along with us on that particular day was rather glad when I gave the controls back and said, don't you ever give those controls to that lunatic ever again, or words to that effect. You feel ready? You can eat all the mushrooms once, but only once. Absolutely. They were magic. Oh boy, everybody, we have finished cleaning in the front room. Yes, mate, we did. Everything's had a sparkle. Now we're about to attempt to do the kitchen. Oh, joy. Oh, there we go. Life is full of surprises, everybody, and you never know when things are going to go very, very good or catastrophically bad. It's a good job we can't see into the future, or else we'd all be crying with the terror of what's to come. Right, that's the front room done. Off we go. We're going to sort out the kitchen. I love cleaning. Do you know, it's my most thinking time. I love to think. And when I'm cleaning, my brain is whirring and I am planning and I am thinking. 12:30. Gosh, that's good. We're on schedule, everybody. We like to be on schedule when it comes to cleaning in this house. I am, what did my husband call me? The Queen of Clean. My children hate cleaning and therefore will not help. But as I pointed out to them, one of the major jobs of being an adult is living in a clean environment. And until you master that, as well as budgeting, cooking, washing and ironing, you are not fit to call yourself an adult. I only clean here. Now, I will try not to throw myself out of the window. There we go. I shall try not to throw myself out the window, but if I do, I shall tastefully drape myself across the driveway while a pool of blood flows from my decaying, broken body. I don't like cleaning. Sounds like such a luxury. What a wonderful... You don't like cleaning, or my children don't like cleaning. Sorry. There we go. Oh, my children. Yeah, well, you know, let them be kids. They're a long time adults. And to be 23 and still at home and having your mom do everything, that is a luxury that they don't realise that they've got. Yeah. What they don't realise is that this level of living that they've got is a luxury that not many of their age group have. But you try telling them that, they think the whole world is like this. Right? They are very sheltered. They haven't a clue what the real world's like. I wish I'd been in my 20s and had that level of luxury. But at the age of, let me think, how old would I have been? When I met my husband, I was 23 when I met my husband. And by the time I was 25, we were married and having our first child. I can't see either of... I'm doing up our first home. The very home, I know this, the weirdest story in the whole wide world, and this is the weirdest story. The house I was doing up was the very house that another space nut lived in, and we both experienced the same haunting. And that is a 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance of happening. But there you go. And we never knew each other had lived in that same house and experienced the same haunting until we both met each other on here back in May. Talk about serendipity. It was meant to be. You're so handy. Come on. If you ever think that you're having a freaky ass weird day, just remember that story. Life's strange. There we go. Okay. Right, we have got to do handles, table and chair. No, that's better. What do you want, Furball? Have you come to get fed? To be honest, Nate, I'm rather glad that you did. Monty has entered the building, everybody. He wants his food. Yes, I know you do. You heard the fridge, didn't you? Yeah, I heard the fridge, Mom. Get me some food, Mommy. I know. This is what my life is like, constantly. There is somebody in this house that always needs feeding, and his name is Monty. And we're really glad about it, actually, everybody, because he was not well yesterday, and he had to have an injection up the bum. So there we go. Come on. There you go. Oh, boy. Do I love it when you're eating? Yes, I do. Oh, take care. Bye-bye. Tim, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, my love. I'm going to pop a dishwasher cleaner in here. I have decreed it needs to clean. We love to clean. You're cleaning your dish. Good boy. I think he's making up for all the food that he's not had earlier. Okay, we will put a dishwasher cleaner in this, and we will take down the dirty laundry, grab the dishwasher cleaner and get that going, I think. Anyway, we all know about your cleaning and that magical potion that you made, another space nut, that resembles something mustardy that you created and cleaned the kitchen and cleaned everybody out the kitchen, which was even funnier. Yeah, I remember that story that you told me. Which I thought was absolutely hilarious. No, Monty, you are not going out. I don't know how many times I have to say this today, but it's not a good idea to go into the outside unless you've got armbands on today, bud. Outside, you must be joking. There is no way I am going outside currently. We would be swimming. It's raining that hard. I am so tired, but thankful I have a home to clean. That's the kitchen done. Yes. Now we have to do all the other truly fun stuff. Just need this to do this, wipe this, and get this cleaned up. And it's Monty's feeding mat. And as he's had a bit of an upset tummy, I think it would make prudent sense to make sure that this gets a wipe over. Better than it was. Lots and lots and lots. I'm busy singing away to myself to pass the time. Okay, that's one. That's two. I'll put the new bin liners in. Hello, Monty. Let's try some biscuits. Oh, Monty. I'm so sorry, everyone. He just ran under my feet. Nearly got squished, didn't I? Hey? I nearly got squished by Monty. There. Honestly. He's such a dope. Right, I'm just going to run this downstairs and go grab a dishwasher cleaner. I'll be back. Here we go. Rubbish for the bin. Some grey bags for the win. Okay, that is the bin going to be changed, and that's always a win. Get the bin changed, definitely. Lovely. The Tupperware boxes of Destiny have been cleaned to within an inch of their lives, which is a good thing. I'm always very pleased when we have clean Tupperware. Always a win in this house. Right. Right, the dishwasher will clean itself. And we've just got to go and do what we have to do. Whatever that is. Downstairs. Come with me. Let's go on a little field trip. We've just got a couple more rooms to do downstairs, of which we're going to go do those now. Find the dusters and put the things where they need to be. 10-15 minutes and then we'll be done, everybody. We've got the cat litter tray to do after that. Then we've got the vacuuming and the mopping and a bed to make. Doesn't that sound thrilling? Okay, let's go in here into the utility room where all the magic happens. See what we'll do. We'll empty this first, which is the best bit. Well, that was not called for, was it? Okay, that's got to stay there until it's dry. However, the cat carrier itself is actually dry. And doesn't smell of cat pee, everybody, which is a winner. Poor Monty got in such a state last night that he was so upset. And I felt awful for him, I really did. God bless that little boy's soul. He was not having a good time. Do you know what Madam's done? Madam has thrown in her bedding for me to wash. Instead of thinking, oh, I bet I could help my mum out by putting this on with the washing machine. No, just put it in the basket and expect it to be done. I tell you, I'm wrong in my head. She has the audacity to look at me and scream at me, I'm an adult. You know that very famous scene from Pulp Fiction where John Travolta stood there going, that's basically my face. Okay. Rubbish. I always get the best jobs. Okay, I'm back. Guess she's back. Tell it, friend. Okay, that's good. Empty the iron out so that it's clean for next week. These are all the fun jobs, right, that they don't tell you about, and you're saying, oh boy, I can't wait till I'm an adult. Or words to that effect. I can't wait to have things sent to me like bills and, you know, having to decide what to cook for dinner every single night. And, oh, lucky me, I get to do the cleaning. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, if I did Sesame Street, it'd be brought to you by the taxman, the health, life insurance, and an endless chore of jobs that never seem to end. That would be my Sesame Street. Now, how many of you had the privilege last night of being there with Blue Origin? I'd like to think we were, weren't we, Space Nut? Didn't we have a good time? Oh my goodness. Kids, this is the future happening right now. Blue Origin, Amazon will get your packages to Mars. You know, forget Buzz Aldrin saying get your ass to Mars. Amazon said, hold my beer, I'm going to get your packages to Mars. And they did. Although maybe next day Prime delivery might be pushing it, unless of course, Jeffrey darling, have you been making a randomizer, proton packs, jet propulsion like we've never seen before? An infinity drive, that's what you've made, isn't it? That's how we know that it's infinitely possible. guys, you heard it here first. After everything that went on yesterday, I can honestly say my brain was absolutely scrambled by about 8 o'clock last night. And the stress that has been induced, not just with Monty and all the rest of the gubbins that have been going on, but tech support at YouTube was an experience. Wow. I can honestly say the future awaits us, baby, and it's tech support. Just right, it was a minuscule problem. Imagine if it had been a big one. I don't think anybody would have been sane. You'd have all been crying, my darlings. You'd have all been in floods of tears. Absolutely. I nearly was yesterday. They were talking to me in tech jargon, assuming I understood tech jargon, and I didn't. And I felt like an idiot. And I still feel like an absolute idiot for not understanding it. And I realise now that I will never, ever, ever be in a position to understand technical stuff. Fortunately, and this is one of the best bits of business advice I will ever give you, right? If you can recognize where your limitations are, have the good intelligence to surround yourself with people that know what's going on and have bigger brains than you, right? And therefore, when you say, Jesus, take the wheel, there is literally somebody there who can. And that, if you want to be successful in life, remember the lone wolf cannot do it alone. It needs a pack, right? And that's why they're successful. Okay? Now, I would sing the song, We're Off to Button Moon, but I would be lying. We're really off to do the downstairs bathroom. Okay, that needs to go back in. That is one of my shopping bags. I have several shopping bags. I believe in shopping bags to carry stuff up and down the stairs. Right, my darlings, this is what we do. This is how we do it, baby. I have just received fan mail. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Cleaning is the goal. because we have to. We do it because we love it. I love the smell of pledge first thing in the morning. Normally it would be napalm, but we don't have any of that. So pledge will have to do. There. Right, it is 1:15 at 1:30. Believe it or not, my loves, the cleaning will actually be done at 1:30. Yeah, we're gonna have it all done. Magic wipes. Gee, I wonder what they do. Well, kids, you're about to find out. We're cleaning the bathroom. Wipe that gore off the floor. Zomboff wipes. Now in rotten flesh smell. Yes. Because every house needs the gore off the floor. Get the fresh scent of decay today. And their children, their kiddies. We have got a clean house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did I have a cat in here? Yes, I did. Hello, stinkers. They're not going out. It's raining. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Okay, that, my loves, is how you do it. Clean towel time. Remember, I'm not going out anywhere. You cannot go around the universe unless you know where your towel is. And if you were wondering where your towel is, probably in my washing machine whizzing round right now. Yes, kiddos, I could do a great deal on towels. Off we go into the unknown, or the other room. There we are. Insane, you bet your ass she is. If I wanted a normal life, I was not going to find it here. If you wanted a normal person, you're definitely not going to find that here. Now, my lovelies, we have surprises coming your way in the not too distant future. Please look out for them. We've had tremendous fun putting them all together. For your viewing pleasure. Yes, indeed. We believe in having maximum fun. Yes, we most certainly do. And we are just going to finish all the dusting off in this room. And the next few minutes, it will all be finished with the cleaning. And I'm so pleased about that, because then that means I can do the cat tray, and then we can start doing the backing and the mopping. And joy, joy, joy. We can make the bed, do a shopping list, and cook dinner. And that is on the ticket for this afternoon. Yes, we may have a bit more time. See you later, my loves. Bye-bye.